at the Boys and Girls Club.
It is so much more than just a daycare.
It's a big family.
My name's Tabitha Baker. My daughter Avalon goes to Eastman Early Learning Center at the Boys and Girls Club.
My name is Jackie, and my children, Gabriella, Delia, and Daisy, attend the Boys and Girls Club.
My name is Ethan Lucier, and I am a former member of the Boys and Girls Club.
Avalon is a bright and very friendly 4-year-old girl. She loves people. She loves to learn.
Delia is she'll let you know that she is the oldest because her and Daisy are twins, and she was born like 2 minutes prior to Daisy, so she doesn't let Daisy forget. And Daisy's a little more lackadaisical. She likes her tablet, she likes her music. And then Gabby she's my baby. She's 6, and she is just so loving.
As a kid, I was pretty rambunctious. I mean, my parents' nickname for me was Monster, so that was, lots of running around the house and things like that. So I needed some structure as a kid.
I chose to enroll Avalon into school because as an educator myself, I feel it is important for all children to have a preschool experience before they go to kindergarten. Avalon has been through several schools. We just didn't find the right fit. Nothing felt quite right. Definitely a lot of behaviors that were seen in Avalon was struggling to handle that as she is a little bit more of a sensitive child. Avalon would get hit or pushed and I'd be having accident reports daily for her. And the teachers didn't really have any sort of answer or solution to help her.
The girls were living with their mom, who suffered from mental health issues. At that point, we knew that there were safety concerns with the girls staying with her. And so at that point, DCYF got involved and they placed the children with me, hoping for reunification. And then when we realized reunification wasn't gonna work, I started the adoption process.
I joined the club in 2001. I was about 8 years old. I was introduced, I think it was just, we lived close and saw some of the kids playing at the park, and it was just one of those things where I didn't, a lot of my friends went off and did things, or they were involved with the club themselves, so it was kind of like, hey, like an alluring factor for me. It's just like, hey, all my friends are here, so kind of give that a shot.
When we came to Eastman Early Learning Center, we were able to see the connections that the teachers had with the children, and that was really the most important thing. When we visited for the very first time, she was welcomed into the classroom and had a lot of fun, so we knew that this was going to be a good fit for her.
When the Boys and Girls Club first came into our lives, it was because I was looking for daycare. I knew that I wanted them involved in a program, not necessarily because I had to have them in a program, but I wanted to go back to work mother's hours, and I wanted them to be where they could be with their peers and do different things instead of just always being cooped up in the house. And there were waiting lists everywhere, and they work with DHHS. And so they worked hard in getting me placement here, and they did it for a much better price than most of the certified daycare agencies.
I knew it was more than just kind of like an after-school program when that's where I was always just wanting to be. Where my friends were off doing whatever they were doing, I was wanting to go to the club because, we had a meeting for Step Up, or, we had a meeting for Torch Club, or we had, basketball. I was on the basketball teams. It was just always something to do, and it was always fun.
Before joining Eastman, Avalon was always a happy-go-lucky child, but since joining Eastman, her personality has really blossomed. She's gained so much confidence and so many new friends. She's really coming out of her shell.
Just the maturity that they've shown in the last year has been wonderful. Their reactions to things, and a lot less behavioral issues than we used to have. And it's just a place that I can feel comfortable when I go to work knowing that the girls are well taken care of.
I was diagnosed with leukemia, like almost the ending of like my senior year of high school, and the club was super helpful. They came together with my parents and helped us get a new car and helped pay for a lot of, you know, transportation fees back and forth from like chemotherapy and stuff. So that was, I guess I'm indebted in a way, you know, to the club, you know, but at the same time, it's a family here, so it makes sense.
When she started at Eastman in September, she didn't even know how to spell her name. By mid of October, she was coming home writing her own name. That really solidified to me that we had made the right choice.
The Boys and Girls Club really helped me realize that this is okay, I can do this again. I have support out there. I went from having 2 grown children to having 3 toddlers. And the Boys and Girls Club were a very big part of putting normal back in our lives.
I currently work as the food service coordinator. It's been a long time since I found a job that I actually can say I genuinely love. I'm back with like the family that I grew up with again. Every person that is involved with the club has that support behind them, that, you know, the love and the caring. It just embodies what a family should be.
My name's Avalon. A-V-A-L-O-N.